Nice to meet you. I'm 슈카이브. On Earth, there are many beings who have descended from heaven, wearing human bodies, to help 슈카이브. 144,000 people stamped on their foreheads, as recorded in the book of John the Bible. In this day and age, they are living as human beings. The heavenly government takes this era seriously. This is because planetary Earth is also about to rise in dimensions according to the great transformation cycle of the universe. The entire solar system failed to rise because the Earth was uncivilized and could not rise in dimensions. Now, in a few years, there will be a rotation axis accumulation of the Earth, and there will be the rapture just before the rotation axis accumulation of the Earth. Father God says it's an uplift, a rise in dimensions. It's moving to a higher level. Humans say it's the rapture. On the day of ascension, the body is scattered into an elemental state. The body is returned to its energy state. In this way, the body is scattered into an elemental state, and only the soul goes up and gets on the mothership of the Union of Galaxy Ashtar Command. Unidentified flying object spacecraft, which you don't believe, surrounds the entire planet. Father God's army 5 million Ashtar Command units from the Galactic Union are here. The spacecraft is invisible to us because it uses the cloaking function. However, if you turn off the cloaking function, you will see the sky covered like a swarm of flies. They are hiding their appearance in fear of shock to humanity. Brandon Biggs is among the light workers. Brandon Biggs pointed to 슈카이브 this time. I and the light worker brothers know who Brandon Biggs pointed, who he is. I have a message from my Father God directly to me about Brandon Biggs. Brandon Biggs was sent down to earth by my Father, to help 슈카이브. Father God shows Brandon through the hallucinations of dreams and prayers, but Brandon Biggs is into heroism. Until war breaks out in Korea, if Brandon Biggs doesn't come to visit 슈카이브, Brandon Biggs is extinct. It will be deleted. It will fall into hellfire. Because I'm in love with myself and I'm playing hero. Brandon Biggs recently predicted that the leader of the Republic of Korea will not come out of politics, but from an unexpected place. He is a man who you may or may not know, a very ordinary man, who is already ready from heaven. That's what he said. What Brandon Biggs foretells, to help 슈카이브, should be the purpose. I came to reveal the glory of my Father, God. I came to complete the scenario drawn by God, and to fulfill the prophecies that many prophets have said. One of the people who came to help me, Brandon Biggs. But Brandon Biggs is falling in love with himself, acting like he's a hero. God, when I wake up on November 24 days, 2023, to all the light workers on earth, the closest of the light workers, to those who have to help me, all of them through dreams, my son 슈카이브 has come. Find 슈ka이브. God Father gave this message. God sent them a message again and again until last year. However, God said that the workers who received the message refused, did not comply, and pretended not to know. As he informs the world of the message he received, he is deluded as if he is something. They will all die in distress and be thrown into hell. If Brandon Biggs continues his current move without any contact with 슈카이브 until war breaks out in Korea, he will remain on the ground during the rapture, and will be thrown into hell on Last Judgment. Currently, 74 trillion angels have descended on the planet and are busy working. I came to reveal the glory of my Father, God. But these people are working to show their glory. I tell all the angels, if Brandon Biggs doesn't come to me, he will never the rapture, as God says. If there is an angel that elevates him, I will throw them into hell, too.